This is a Fox News alert. Fast-moving wildfires raging through Southern California with almost zero containment. Right now, there are numerous wind-driven fires spreading around the Los Angeles area. The dry Santa Ana winds are adding fury to the fire, and there is no rain in sight. We have Fox team coverage with Rick Reichmuth. He's here tracking the weather conditions, and Adam Housley is live in Ventura County, where wildfires have been burning since Monday, and of course it's now Wednesday. Adam.
Yeah, Dana, some good news, bad news situations here in Ventura County in the sense that you can tell there's no wind around me. But this fire, 83,000 acres, has already burned through Ventura, now kind of burning out towards more rural areas. A positive situation, at least for this fire, but the negative situation is what you see behind me. Home after home in this neighborhood. This is not rural Ventura. This is in the city of Ventura. You walk around and you see homes like this. It's just devastating. A lot of people, like these homeowners, only had a few minutes to get out, didn't have a chance to grab a lot of their items. They just got out with their lives. We still haven't had any official numbers on any casualties here for these fires, but the damage is significant. Several hundred homes, at least in this neighborhood, are gone. From this aftermath to the live look right now in Los Angeles, because the winds are still gusting in some places. This is the Sepulveda Pass. This is a Skirball fire you're looking at from this live look. This fire started this morning. My wife was actually stuck in the middle of this thing on the freeway. It started around 5 a.m. They got people off the freeway. The fires burned down a couple of homes there. They're trying to keep it from going into the Bel Air neighborhood, obviously a very high-end neighborhood. A lot of former politicos used to live there, or at least call it home at one time, including the Reagans. And that's where the fire is burning towards at this hour. With the winds, though, the temperatures here have gotten a little bit better from what we saw on Monday. But the bad news is, Dana, as you see this aftermath here, as you see those aerials of the fire burning in Southern California, which really caused a significant traffic mess, and not only that, but threatened homes and lives, those winds are coming back. And they're coming back, they say, worse than we saw on Monday. The Santa Ana winds that were gusting up to 70 miles an hour. So everybody here is bracing for that and hoping there are no more sparks that take those little fires and turn them into this.
Indeed. All right, Dana. Adam, thank you so much. So Rick Reichmuth is here. Rick, so how bad are the winds that he's talking about? It looks terrible.
Yeah, so they're going to increase again tonight during the overnight hours. Right now, nothing is that bad. Santa Ana, east, northeast at about 16 miles an hour. That's about the worst that we're seeing. But we have red flag warnings and fire danger all across Southern California here. This always happens. This is kind of the beginning of fire season. The start of it, high pressure builds across what we call the Great Basin here, and that pushes the winds offshore. That means from a dry mass out toward the ocean, and as it does, it goes through all of those little mountain passes, and all of that air sinks, and as it does, it compresses and it heats up. That's the meteorological process of this, and that is what comes down through all these places like Ventura into Malibu, and so many of these spots right here around the LA hills. This is a forecast wind. You go to tonight, see some of those dark blues. Those are winds that are going to be gusting over 50 miles an hour again tonight and again throughout tomorrow night. And here's our fire outlook. This is an extreme anywhere you see, even down towards parts of the northern parts of Baja California, all the way up here across parts of the south. So there isn't any great news. It improves a little bit by Friday. I will tell you, though, this is that season where we start to see that. And the big thing to note is last year we had all that rain across much of California, which is great news. You want to get that. But all those seeds that have been lying dormant for so many years with the drought, they all sprouted. And now we're at the end. So there's fuel, and now we haven't had rain, so that's why there's so much fuel for this to be happening.
And how long does this season last at the beginning?
I will go probably through February into March, but the fire season there, it can be quite long, and we're just at the very beginning of it.
We'll have to pray for rain.
Yeah,
all right, Rick,
so
thank you so much. There's brand new information